My first poem is called First. And I'm reading it because it is my sister's birthday, and this is one of the few poems that I've written about her. So this is for my sister Sylvia. Happy birthday, First. Baby sister, my first clear memory is of sitting on a sofa with Michael, our big brother, next to me. You, perhaps 6 months old, across our laps. And since we both want to be who has and cradles you, we pull and drop you, and you smack the floor. Memory isn't to be trusted. I know that memory isn't to be trusted, is sometimes no more than the plausible heart's desire to tell our stories over till we matter. But I think this one is true. For the sharpness of my shame and fear as you go bump still hurts in me, like something true and secret. And I think that you should know that in the loving and the hurting of you, we may have been your first. I'd like to thank Jack and Judith for organizing this, and one of the things which I really love about this kind of event is the sense of community, which I think is what so matters to poetry, is the contact that you make. And sometimes I plan a reading, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just put a whole pool of stuff together and decide what I'm going to do, and then I bring my laptop just in case I decide I want to read something else after hearing everybody else read. And so that's why I got my laptop here. After reading Sarah read, I thought I have to read a Shakespeare poem. When I was a couple of years older than you are now, my clunky pickup line would be to, I was about 18, 19, would be to go up to girls at parties and recite the first 3 pages of Othello. Not very effective. With a girl who, when I stopped, continued. This is called For Desdemona, tonight appearing in the role of Iago. How many enchanted evenings do we get? The look across the crowded room. Love at first sight, if we want it. And who at what age who has read the book could trust such an offer? Too young, too not yet you, too hip, too wronged, too knowing. Like with the girl at the theatre party. Red hair and something strapless. Her skin cool as vanilla. And the quick, clear weight of gaze, its calm intelligence, the half smile that says, how thoroughly amusing in its small way this all is. You there, you look as if you might be quite the most amusing. Come talk with me. And since you're now 19, just reckless enough to make a stab, and because she looks like Maggie Smith as Desdemona, and you the darkest boy in town, you come, you talk, and rather than hello and what's your sign, you have launched into Othello. Act 1, line 1, both parts, Iago, Roderigo. Tush, never tell me, I take it much unkindly that thou, O Iago, who hast hacked my purse as if the strings were thine, shouldst know of this as blood, but you will not hear me, etc. 2 thundering pages. Her eyes, half smile intact, not moving from your face. And then, oh wonder, where you stop, she starts right in. We cannot be all masters, nor all masters cannot be truly followed. Iago's whole next speech, a little naughty pause at whip me, such honest knaves. Or perhaps that was just your heart not beating. Not boastfully or grandly, but with an ease and tease of impishness to clutch the breath. Now were not you two made for one another? You the Moor, and she the girl you would come to strangle. Just as well, no doubt, in perfect unison to half smile, nod and turn. You to find some place to breathe again. She, bare shouldering, no sleep but skin on which to wear her heart, away into the fog of revellers. and never learn each other's name or speak one line in either character love meant you for, the two too perfect to be trusted, until too safely late, safe home abed, not meaning any harm, wherein perchance to dream of sweet Iago's lips, her arms, her throat, and peck. A true story.